The UCS Venator was leaked, folks. I'm not going to delay any further.
While recording audio for an entirely different video, this dropped
here,
on my lap.
and the Lego
I don't usually
Star
make
Wars
videos like this, but this
UCS
was
Venator
Hello there, everyone.
Star
Ashnflash
Destroyer
here, and
18
welcome
plus
back.
set
Reveal finally
was
of
found
the
at
UCS
Lego
Venator set.
This shouldn't happen, but if LEGO doesn't change something, it will never stop. So, a sentiment that is heard rather commonly in the LEGO community these days is that LEGO is out of touch with their fanbase. This is a statement that gets thrown around a lot, oftentimes unjustified as well, but it's undeniable that they have to change if they want to prevent stuff like leaks or consumer boycotts. Not like those ever work. So, where exactly do we have these problems and how can we fix them? Potentially look at other companies in similar fields to figure out how they deal with this stuff. Also, remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy. But let's have a look at what LEGO does well these days, not just get into ripping into them. We'll do plenty of that later. The first big thing I think they do right is LEGO ideas. The fan votes are great even if LEGO doesn't always choose the best sets in many people's opinions. Over the years, this program has provided us with some of the best sets out there. Things like Pirates of Barracuda Bay, Home Alone, or The Office would never have existed if it wasn't for LEGO ideas. LEGO themselves owning Bricklink is also a great thing. While previously not as popular and not as legitimate to a lot of people, LEGO's acquiry of Bricklink has been a blessing. Without them, projects like the current Bricklink Designer Program or the mock pop-up store might very well have never happened. And I'm even gonna go as far as saying that LEGOCon is a good idea. I'm not saying it was done well, because it certainly wasn't, but it's a good idea that just needs better execution. Now that we covered most of the positive things LEGO has done in regards to the community work, let's get into what they're doing wrong. As a starting point, let's take the last thing I just praised, LEGOCon. Both that have been held so far can be described as shit shows. This has presumably led to LEGOCon being cancelled this year. Now, I hope this is only a temporary hiatus and not LEGO getting rid of it entirely, but you never know. But what could they have done to make it better, or rather, what could they do better for the next one? First up, actually get people that are recognized in the community and at least somewhat liked. I will be 100% honest, I didn't recognize any of the moderators except for Joel McHale the last times, and I think that's a big problem. Getting your designers to come in is great and should absolutely stay, but why not get people like Just So Good, hollyonfilm, brixsie, or someone like that on there as well? These are all creators with like absolutely no controversies as far as I remember, and for someone with as clean as a brand as LEGO, seem like the perfect choice. Also, incorporate more fun segments. Last time we had some weird make-your-own tile part, which was so incredibly boring. They did have a community vote about new Minecraft figures, so I'd just do a few more of those for all different themes and whatever. Also, big segments of both LEGOcons were new set reveals. Well, let's just put it like this. A set reveal works a lot better if said set has leaked during or even weeks before the show. During the last con, the ATTE leaked. For the first one, all of the Mandalorian sets they showed leaked weeks earlier via some retail catalog. This brings me on to my second point, which is the leaks and how LEGO apparently just can't stop them from happening. Now, leaks happen in every industry, for every company, but with LEGO it's not just one set that leaks, it's like all of them, always. Usually set descriptions leak about half a year to a year before the actual release, and pictures normally pop up about a month or two beforehand. Of course, LEGO can't completely prevent this, but I think being a little closer to the community would already be a huge first step. A community manager, for example, would be a really good idea in my opinion. Have them interact with people on social media, give out statements, listen to feedback and critique. Currently, LEGO's social media presence feels very sterile and unpersonal, which is something a community manager could fix. Again, you could hire a person already known in the community. I'm sure there'd be some people willing to take over that role, especially ones that have been in the community for a long time. Secondly, why not give us a roadmap? If you don't know what a roadmap is, it's basically just a lineup for what's coming out for the year. Hasbro does something pretty similar. Their stuff sometimes goes like 2 years ahead, which is way more than I'm asking for. Just give us a plan at the beginning of the year, telling us when which sets will release. I'm not saying you have to reveal the set pictures with it, although that would prevent the leaks from happening. So these are just some of my ideas. Tell me whether you got any better ones in the comments, and until next time, goodbye.